pretty much around the same time that I started working full time for myself and getting out of like restaurant work and hospitality work. I got in a really bad bicycle accident in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Where I was biking. Biking was my main form of transportation. I was riding my bike. I was flying. I used to live in the Castro up on 17th Street. And I was like clipping down 17th Street Hill. I was real happy. Was like hit the light, the green light. I was like, yes, I'm gonna be on time for my work at Cha-Cha-Cha. Woo!
Oh, Cha-Cha-Cha,
I was just like,
Cha-Cha-Cha.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Just like flying up in the air, and I landed chin first on my pavement.
Ouch.
Split my chin open, hairline fracture in my jaw, and I literally landed like a rag doll. It was chin, then wrist, then elbows, then hips, then legs, then knees, and then ankles. And every place that I hit, I still have like permanent rug burn from. Like, it's wild.
I could hardly tell. I mean, you look fantastic.
But no, it's changed my jaw. It's changed my ability to sing, like the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's completely changed. It's changed my neck. Like it basically, because of the pain. I mean, I was young and never had pain in my life, and I never understood people that had pain.
Yeah.
And when people would complain about, oh, my back hurts or my neck hurts or this or that, I'd just be like, oh, stop complaining, whatever. Yeah. That's not real. And then all of a sudden, I had physical pain. I had a jaw that literally, for 6 weeks, I had, I had to go to TMJ therapy, craniosacral therapy, and went to the mandibular condyle specialist at like UCSF. I couldn't even fit a spoon in my mouth at the time.
Gosh. Wow.
They wanted to rewire my jaw shut, like break it and rewire it. It was like all these physical things, and then it created like
healthcare system.
Like it created a neck injury that I still deal with. So because of those things, it was like because of that physical suffering that I was going through, I also was really interested in yoga. I had my own yoga practice at that time.
Wow.
And my mom was like, hey, well, maybe now's a good time because you can't work all the time. Maybe this is the time to do a yoga teacher training. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. This doesn't seem like the best time, but I have the time. And I think that's really something also in the gig world that I think about too, is like sometimes you have the time, but you don't have the money, or sometimes you have the money, but you don't have the time. And so it was just one of those things where I was like, you know what? I have the time. I don't have the money. I'm going to put it together. Like, this is what credit cards are for. This is, whatever it happens to be. And I did my first yoga teacher training, which was with the Social Justice Institute and with Yoga Tree. And so I just had this ability to focus on my own healing and my own practice. And it really got me into the concept of yoga, not just as like the status symbol of people like in their Lululemon carrying their yoga mat around, like, I'm going to yoga.
Right.
Posturing, competing with the person in the front row next to
spiritual
them.
and athletic at the same time.
Right. But it was like, no, this is a therapeutic practice that's going to help me be able to do things in my body that are uncomfortable. I was like, in my 20s walking with a cane for like 3 months. It was messed up. It was not a happy time.
No, but it taught you a lot, right?
Yeah,
about
but it taught me a lot, and it taught me,
the phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yeah, and also before that, I also have always had this kind of like nerdy obsession with nutrition too, and so it really was from this combination of using nutrition and yoga and breath work and the healing arts that it's kind of this saying of physician heal thyself, of really having to use myself as my own science experiment as you will, to really make it work.
Case study.
Yeah, as my own case study. I was like, I'm going to have somebody else tell someone else what to do, but I'm actually going to do these things myself because I have to. And if I don't do it, I experience more pain.